Hey everybody, Lawman Mike with www.lawmanguitars.com. Boy, it's been a while since I've had one of these. I wasn't quite sure what to play for you today. What we have today is an Archtop, non-electric. It's a 1962 Gretsch New Yorker, and boy, is it clean. I saw this guitar here in town and had to have it. I was sure I was probably one of the only ones that had been interested in this guitar. And so I grabbed it for my customers, and I was very, very happy I did. It was missing a bridge, so we've replaced the bridge, but that is absolutely the only thing that I had to do to it. It came in a hardshell case. It is not original, of course. So we've got a non-original hardshell case and a non-original bridge. Other than that, this guitar is absolutely original. It's got the nice, big, heavy-duty Gretsch tailpiece. It says Gretsch right on it down here. And in case you weren't sure about this pickguard, it says Gretsch on the pickguard as well. And of course it says, Gretsch New Yorker on the headstock. Now this is a really cool headstock too. I was just noticing this. It's got the overlay on it. It's like a pickguard material that they would have used on here. And it's etched in Gretsch New Yorker. Kind of a high-end appointment for this guitar, which actually was not one of their more expensive guitars. It was probably a mid-price guitar back in the day. But it's got the individual Waverly open back tuners. We see these on Harmony guitars. So again, you know, it was not the top of the line guitar, but a painted black neck and back. So kind of surprising that they did that because it is maple. Maple, actually it says rock maple in the catalog. So it's got a rock maple neck, maple back and sides, and a beautiful spruce top that is really, really gorgeous. I mean, it's got very close grain. I mean, you just don't see this anymore. This old growth woods back then would have been very, very narrow because they're older trees. And it just
we're gonna open.
Absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous top. A little bit of wear right in here. What the bridge has been moved from place to place, but I was also really excited to see that it had the Gretsch, the Fred Gretsch Manufacturing Company of Brooklyn, New York, a label inside, and it's a model 6030, I think is what it is. Yeah, and it had a serial number on it, so we're able to date it to 62. So, and it's just great. These guitars are notorious for playing very, very hard because the action is not so great. Over the years, I'm not sure why Gretsch guitars did that, but it seems like every older Gretsch Archtop, I had a Synchromatic back in the day, and I could hardly play it. They just need a neck reset is what they need. I'm happy to tell you, when I got this one, it had already been done. If it had not, I probably would not have bought it, simply because it's a very expensive thing to do on a guitar of this value. So I was happy that the previous owner had done that. Plays great. I mean, for an Archtop guitar that's no truss rod. That's right. There's no truss rod in these. Just plays great. I mean, it just plays really, really well. It's got a 25.5-inch scale neck and a 1 11/16 inch nut, and it's got a narrow feeling neck. It's sort of it's not very thick, and I'm trying to think. Probably I wouldn't call it a student model, but boy, I'll tell you, the smaller hands really are going to feel this one a lot better. So it could be maybe they were marketed that way. I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, a younger person who wanted an Archtop guitar like his teacher, you know, maybe this would have been a good alternative for him. It does have a full 16-inch wide body, and it's got to be, goodness, 3.5, maybe even 4 inches wide. I mean, it's a big full guitar. And oh yeah, the back is also arched, which I'm happy to see. A lot of these, the more lesser priced ones, are flat. This one is arched in the back, so it is not one of your starter guitars at all. But I noticed the neck when I grabbed it. It's like, wow, that would feel really good for me. I've got smaller hands, so any of you guys out there looking for an Archtop that have smaller hands, this would be a good one for you. But it plays just great. Brian was just asking, I says, why didn't this guitar have a pickup on it? It's 1962. Certainly they had pickups. And again, I think it was designed not to have a pickup, although what I would do with this one, as opposed to mounting a pickup on this guitar, the Lawman had what was called a monkey on a stick. That's what I would use on this. It attaches back here. It's got a little bar about like this that the pickup can slide. You can slide it all the way back here or in the middle or up in here, depending on what sort of sound you're looking for. And then you plug it in here, or you can hardwire it in, but most people just plug it in and the cord just hangs. So that way you're not cutting holes in these vintage guitars, which I wouldn't do. I'd probably use one of the Lawmans on it, or maybe even have one of the ones that attaches here at the neck. And again, not poke holes in it. I would hate to see that, but it would be your guitar. And but it just plays great. It plays wonderfully. It sounds great. They sound totally different than flat tops. I mean, I play a flat top every week. I've got an old Gibson J45, and the sound of these is a little more crisp. It more distinct, I guess I would say, and that's why they used them for jazz. I mean, they just, you'd hit your notes and they didn't disappear on you. They bit into you when they played them. So great guitars. I mean, an Archtop is definitely a workhorse in the industry from back in the day, and kind of a nostalgia guitar today. You have Archtops with pickups now that we sell, and thin ones and thicker ones, but this is just an old school guitar. It's just awesome. It just plays great. Everything's original. Been looking for an old Gretsch. Hard to pass this one up. Like I said, I did not have original case with it, but we put it with this really nice hard shell case, which fits it great. I don't think it came. No, this one didn't come with a guitar. It's one I had in the shop, so I'm using it. It's a 16-inch wide case, so it fits the guitar perfectly. Newer case, so it's got accessory box, back restraint strap, everything. It is used, however, so you're not going to look like a rookie showing up with a brand new case and a 1962 guitar, okay? So check it out. If you've been looking for an old Archtop, hard to pass that one up. It's absolutely gorgeous. And we have that and a lot of really cool guitars this month at www.lawmanguitars.com. And hey, if you like watching guitar demos, who doesn't? Hit subscribe. I'm telling you, if you hit that subscribe button, here's what happens. Every single month in your inbox, you see Lawman Guitars has more demos. Every month you'll see 5 of these. I promise you, I don't miss. Every month I come to the studio and do these. I love doing it because my customers love it, and I have a blast doing it as well. So hit that subscribe button. You'll see more Lawman Guitars. You can go to my YouTube channel, Lawman Guitars. And also, we must have, 500-600 demos out there now. So if you love watching guitars, if you get the flu and you have nothing else to do, watch Lawman Guitars for 3 days. We have plenty of demos for you to look at. So hey, I appreciate you all watching my demos. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your support.